everyone, again I am here to continue our EVS class. In this video we will learn the next chapter, children. So finally after long summer days, monsoon started. The first rain is welcome with love as it provides relief from the scorching summer heat. We already know water is very important for our lives. Not just as human, even animals also require water. Now, where all can we find water? Water is found in ponds, then lakes, rivers and also in ocean. But the question is, where do they get water from? Well, it is rain. Rain gives water to all of us. It's the rainwater which fills in all the lakes, rivers, oceans, etc. You know, some of the rainwater also seeps into the ground. So, there is some water found underground also, and we call it underground water. Can we get underground water for use? Yes, we can. You know, we dig well, that is deep holes to get underground water, and also hand pumps, tube wells also used to get underground water. So, the name of the chapter is water. In this chapter, we will learn different ways of getting underground water, water for travelers, water for plants, and last but not the least, that is sources of irrigation. Now, first we will learn about getting underground water. How do we get underground water? We get underground water from many ways, that is well, Bauli and hand pump. What is well? A well is a deep hole dug in the ground where underground water is easily available. Water is taken out from the well with the help of pulley. A pulley is a wheel with a grooved outer rim. A bucket is tied to the end of a rope and the rope is fitted in the groove of the wheel. As the rope is released, the bucket goes down into the well. When the bucket gets filled with water, it is taken out of the well by pulling the rope. Most of the villagers in our country have wells to draw underground water. Second one is Bauli. The other name of Bauli is a step well. In the past, rulers made water tanks, a tank that has step on all its sides so that people can reach the water is called a step well. Most of the Baulis today have dried up, but they remind us of our rich past. In the past, a Bauli was not just a source of water, it was also a place where community activities and religious ceremonies were held. Third one is hand pump. Deep bores or holes are dug into the earth to get underground water. Water is drawn out by using a hand pump. We have to move the handle of the hand pump up and down continuously to draw out water. So, with the help of well, step well and hand pump, underground water is always available for us. Now we will discuss water for travelers. In our country, offering water to the thirsty has always been considered a sacred duty. In the past, wells with water stands were made on the roads by kings to provide water to the thirsty travelers. These were called pyaus. Nowadays also we see pyaus at roadside temples and markets. At some pyaus, earthen pots filled with water are kept. People take water from these pots. At pyaus, water is served free of cost to the people. Pyaus are free water stands in public areas. Water is very important for plants also. In our country, the main source of water for crops is monsoon rainfall. Our farmers depends on rains, but some areas receive less or no rainfall at all. Farmers in these areas need to supply water to the fields to grow crops. Supply of water to the field to grow crops is called irrigation. It reduces the dependency on rains. In India, wells and tube wells are the major source of irrigation. In some areas, canals, and tanks are used for irrigation. There are various sources of irrigation which help farmers at the time of less or no rainfall. Some sources of irrigation we will discuss here. First is wells. Wells are dug to reach underground water. A widely used method for uplifting underground water is a Persian wheel or rahat. It is a partly submerged vertical wheel with buckets attached to the rim. When animals such as bullocks turn the wheel, the bucket attached to the rim also turn. The buckets at the bottom are filled with water, and when they rotate, they empty the water into the channels, then irrigate the land. Nowadays, electric pumps are used to draw water from the wells. Second is tube wells. Sometimes underground water is at a depth of about 15 meters or more. It is difficult to dig wells to reach it. A deep bore is made with a drilling instrument. Water is drawn out with the help of an electric pump. This is called as tube well. Third one is tanks. Tanks are constructed to collect rainwater. This rainwater is then used for irrigating field. Fourth one is canals. Canals are an important source of irrigation in India. Water from the main river is diverted into small human-made channels that irrigate the land. Children can also help in saving rainwater. How? You can collect rainwater in bucket, barrels, etc. Then this stored water in bucket, tanks, etc. can be used in various ways. Like it can be used for washing your bicycle, your father's car, etc. Also this water can be used for cleaning floor and it can be used for watering plants. So now water is very useful for us. Hence, we should not waste water. You should always turn off the tap after the use. Never leave it open. Also, never throw waste in water. That's all for now. Bye bye, children.